So I've had a lot of interest in these plushes from when I started doing the videos. So let me just show you these. This is a Famicom controller from the, well, basically, if you don't know what the Famicom is, it's the Family Computer is the full name. Famicom for short, and it was Nintendo's NES in Japan. And this is what a controller looked like. Now this is this controller was tethered to the machine, so that was a major drawback. But anyway, this is the classic red and gold design. So their NES controller memories are much different. They're 8-bit memory controllers. Memories of 8-bit controllers. How's that? So you got the same. This looks almost the same as an NES controller in terms of placement, but of course the color scheme is way different. So if you thought that was a big difference, then controller 2, player 2's controller is going to wig you out. If you haven't seen these were tethered to the machine, and I'll show you that in a sec on a different plush. But this one has volume control and a mic and a speaker. This was very innovative for a controller of its time. We still don't see many controllers with mics on them. I kind of thought that Wii Remote would have at least a mic on it, but it does have a speaker, so a little bit of a throwback. But again, the gold and red design and button placement's pretty much the same. These don't really interact or do anything, but they're great to have as pillows. The back even has the little screw detail, and that's also there on the Player 1 controller. So let me show you this set. This is the one that people are talking about. The Famicom and Disk System plushes. And they're vinyl plushes. So they have this kind of soft fabric. And I mean, it looks exactly like a Famicom. And the controllers are tethered to the machine, just like the real thing. And there you go, there's a controller. And they're attached with Velcro. You can hear that. And there's controller 2. So same as what we saw before. And all of the writing on it is there in Japanese, of course. So your power and your reset buttons. There's the Family Computer logo for the Famicom. It even has the little red caution bit for the part that has external port. It has the vent on the bottom. And if I can get these cords out of the way. Yes, the ports in the back are even there in English, just like the actual system. And then the disk system, same deal. There's all the details. I mean, it's a less exciting plush for the most part, but it was a less exciting system. So there you go, there's all the details. Nintendo Family Computer Disk System. And it even has little bits where the padding is, so you can set the system down. And it has the little open slot painted on there for where you put the batteries. Yeah, this system takes batteries. I have no idea how long it would run on batteries, but thank goodness I have an AC adapter. And that's where you plug that in. And there's your RAM port. So I love these. I picked them up actually on clearance. And they're long gone. They're out of print. And surprising that people find them so interesting now, because they weren't very popular when they came out, which is why I got them on clearance. But here's the tag, the disk system, and Famicom on the other side. And same thing on the other one. So let me switch off for a sec and grab my Famicom. and I'll show you a comparison real quick. Okay, so I'm back. Magical editing. This is the actual Famicom system, and this is the actual Famicom plush. So obviously it is large size. And the details are spot on. It's really pretty fantastic. There you go. And then for the disc system, and yeah, this works. And there you go. For size comparison. And again, all the details are there. This is what I was talking about with the disc system. You can put your 6C batteries in there, and you can play portably. Okay, and the other thing, this is what that RAM port is, and it just plugs in like that. And then you take the Famicom, and this is what the other end of that cord looks like. And then you put the RAM port in there like a cartridge, and you set it on top, and that's the full system. So obviously they weren't going to make a plush RAM port, but that would be pretty cool. Alright, so that's my Famicom plushes. Thanks for watching.